Pila, ningangoli. Please keep it down. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody that has liked, subscribed, and also shared my channel to their friends and their family. You guys mean a lot to me. This is another video, follow-up video, and as you guys can see, the face is bare today. So I'll be doing kind of like a get ready with me, not a get ready with me because I'm not going anywhere, so not a get ready with me, to be honest. I'm just gonna show you guys like some tips and tricks on doing my face. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see like how my brows look. I know they look weird. So that's how I actually shape my brows. If you guys remember what I said on the first video, how I'm gonna show you guys how to shape your brows so that it can like open your eyes so that you can get more space for your shadows and you can like do more with your eyes, because I feel like if your eyes are more like closed up with regards of if you maybe have like big brows or your brows are like closer to your eye, you find that you can't really like do much with your eyeshadow or maybe like a cut crease or any of those things. Disclaimer though, just to like put it out there, I'm not really a fan of cut creases. I love them, like they look popping, they just like elevate your whole look, but I'm not really a fan of doing that whole thing. But I will be doing that on this channel. I'll be doing tutorials, but not necessarily to just like show how to and all of that, but I'll like show you guys how I do it, how I try and perfect my crease, or how I actually like see what colors to add on the crease so that it can make the rest of the rest of the eye or the colors that I've added onto my shadows pop more. So today I won't be doing a crease. I'll be more focusing on like how to do your brows, how I do my brows, and maybe it might be something that's gonna help the next person to do their own brows. So let's get right into it. To doing the face. So I think today I'll just record doing my brows and then like a bit of eyeshadow and then maybe foundation here and there, but I'll finish off the rest of my face off camera and then I can show you guys like the finished product. But I'll gradually do all the parts in other videos as well. So I'm just gonna do brows and eyeshadow today. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this video. So we have my silicone primer right here. So I personally use a silicone primer because I've got open pores, so it really helps me to like fill in my pores, not really necessarily close them, because you find that there are people sometimes that are really scared of primer or even of foundation, because they feel like it's actually going to close their pores, it's actually just going to clog their pores and they're going to break out or all of those things. It might happen if you are someone that has sensitive skin, that might happen, but obviously you will have like a background of how you actually treat your sensitive skin and what products you need to use to actually not aggravate anything that has to do with like your skin or anything of that sort. So I'm using this one, the silicone primer. It's really amazing. It feels beautiful on the skin. It just like lays onto the face just like that. Honestly, I love this. I don't think I'll be able to use any other primer other than this. I don't care even if it's like another brand, I'd always use a silicone primer. And also like with a primer, it actually helps your pores to not be so open, so that now your foundation will like seep through, or it starts separating or caking. So you'll see that I'm actually packing the primer around these parts, because that's where my problematic parts are basically. So I've got like serious open pores around this part. So you'll find me packing mostly around those parts. So after that, I love to actually powder prime with Gosh powder primer, um, my brows. Reason being, that I tend to get so oily on my brows. So you'll find that like during the day you get a little like oily or sweaty around your brows. So that's what I'm trying to not get, because this powder primer actually just like mattifies the part that you put it on, mattifies that part for longer. I use it also like on my under eyes when I'm highlighting, especially now that we're wearing masks. You'll find that you get sweaty, or you get like more oilier on the parts that, because usually it's the T-zone that's mostly oily. So if you've got a mask on and you're breathing on the mask, you will find that there's so much oiliness that just shows around your eyes or on your T-zone. So that's why I actually put or like add on the powder primer on my highlighting areas, so that I don't really sweat that much or even get oily that much. So going on to, I use a gel. So this is not necessarily a powder, like a brow gel. It's not a brow gel. It's actually an eyeliner gel. That's the Inglot number 90 eyeliner gel. I love this. I've loved this so much ever since I started using it. They do have a brow gel actually, but I enjoyed this one so much because it stays on for so long. Like I'd literally put it on in the morning and then work a double shift, come back 10 o'clock in the evening, my brows are still looking snatched. Literally love this. I love this so much. I'll put the products on the description box, and so that you guys can see and go and maybe search and see what you can get and what suits you better, or what product that you loved, and then you can go and get that. So as you can see, I don't want to take too much product on the brush, because you don't want to have like dark brows. Not that I complain or I don't like that effect, because this is a brown gel. So even if it's looking dark, it won't look scary necessarily like a black gel would do. But I just don't like putting too much product on my brows. So as you can see, the part where I actually cut off, that's the part that's actually leading me or actually guiding me where I actually want my brow to end. So that honestly really helps to give me a template on where I want my brow to end. Okay, there we go. So you'd find that before, the idea was to actually fumble and fix everything with a concealer at the end. But with me, I literally try and perfect everything whilst I'm still drawing on my brows. And then a concealer would just like help me to highlight the ends and perfect the parts that didn't really make it. There we go. So as you can see, like, you, by all means, in front, you try and make it as natural as possible. I hope you guys can see this. Honestly, I can't move any closer than I am actually close now. I really wish that you guys can see this. So this is how now the brow looks. So there will be like mistakes and whatever that you would do that will be fixed with a concealer. So that's why I actually try and perfect the first like the first drawing, and also just like make sure that it actually comes out the way that I want it to come out, so that when I like do the concealer version or the concealer part, I don't have to fix a lot, because you find that when you're fixing a lot with a concealer, then your brow tends to go thinner and thinner and thinner, and then you feel like I just ruined my brow basically. So that's why I try by all means that my brow kind of looks perfect whilst I'm drawing it on, and then I can fix it with a concealer. So yeah. So guys, as you can see, I did my second brow off camera. So I actually did the first brow on camera so that I can show you guys how I do my brows, how I like draw them on, and why I actually have cut my natural brow in half. Like, I actually had to trim the rest of my brow off so that it can actually give me all that space to work with when it comes to my eyeshadows. Right now, I am going to like fix my brow and highlight my brow with some concealer. So this is the concealer that I use. It's the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So my color or my shade that I use is shade Fawn. So obviously that would be more for my skin tone, and it's a little bit lighter because I like my concealer to actually give me a bit of a highlighting effect. So that's why I use this shade. So now I'll be cleaning up my brows. And as you guys can see, I'm using a flat brush that actually gives you such freedom to allow your brush to actually lay your brush like that to get a more perfect effect on your brow. So I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to my brows. I literally take so much more time to do my brows, and then the rest of my face won't even take that much time. So this part of the face, I feel like it's, to me, that is more important. So as you can see, I'm like dabbing on the concealer just to give it that airbrushed feel or airbrushed look. You have to actually dab it on, because the minute you swishing it, and then it's gonna have lines and it's not gonna really stay on the lid. So dabbing on it actually helps to just give it a airbrushed look and to stay on the lid. There we go. And as you guys can see, it's kind of like a lighter shade of concealer. So it will actually help to pop your color up. Like when you have, yeah, like when you're doing your eyeshadows, your color will pop more because your concealer is like lighter, not white. Please don't use white concealer, please, please. No beige, no none of that sort, please, guys. Like, choose a color that will be like one shade lighter than your natural skin tone, and then I think that will be perfect. Don't go for 3 shades lighter, 5 shades lighter, please, please. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that, guys. So as you can see, it's right on there, it's perfected. And then you can actually now put on your shadows, and then it's literally gonna have more space to play with your colors. It's beautiful, guys. Definitely what I like to do with my brows. I'm doing the second one now. There we go. So as you guys can see, I'm actually like being extra careful when it comes to the edge of my brow, because a mistake can happen where you like literally trying to shape your brow with some concealer, and then you end up going into the brow, and then you're trying to fix that, you go more into the brow, and then before you know it, your brow is gone. Basically, you have to now wipe everything off, and then see what just happened there. See what just happened there. Yeah, ne? That's what I get for doing my brows and talking at the same time. But it's not the end of the world, because I could literally use the same flat brush, angle brush actually, that I was using to draw my brows on. I can use the same brush to fix it. There we go. Yeah. So you can, as you can see, it's like it already looks like we're going somewhere. It already looks like we're going somewhere. And a disclaimer, I actually don't like to put concealer on the top part. That's why I try by all means to perfect the craft before, and then with the concealer you just like perfecting, just correcting anything, like any mistakes that you might have done whilst you're drawing your brows on. But on the top part, I really don't like putting any concealer on there, because that's when like a lot of things happen and you just end up with thin brows, and then you have to take them, like you have to wipe them off, you have to start all over. Mark me out, miss, please take me out of the classroom at this point. There we go. The reason I'm actually like, I actually choose to do my brows and my eyeshadow before my foundation is that shadow just goes everywhere basically. So if your eyeshadow is like done and your foundation hasn't been done, then you are able to actually fix whatever pigment that fell on your cheeks whilst you were doing your eyeshadow, and then you can put on your foundation on top. Because the reason being is that when your foundation is already on and then you find that your eyeshadow is falling on your cheeks and whatever, and then you can't do anything about it. You have to literally remove your foundation first and then do your foundation again, basically, which is quite a waste of time. I feel it's quite a waste of time, so rather prevent that before anything, basically. So now that my brows are ready, I'll do my eyeshadow. So today I'll do like a simple look, because I feel like this video was more for like the brows, how to do your brows, how to perfect your brows. So I'll just like put on like a few colors, maybe like 2 colors again, just to give it a look. And then I'll be using this palette. It's a Rimmel London palette. It's literally one of my favorites. I'd say this is the second palette I've ever owned in my life, and that was way back when I was trying to get into like doing my own beads and doing my face and whatever. So this is literally the second palette that I got, and it's got all these beautiful colors. As you can see, it's got all these beautiful colors. Your greens, blues. It literally almost has like a variety of colors, because you can see there's like green, there's pink, there's blue, there's gold, like all the colors that I'd say work basically. So today I'll do like a pink and rose gold type of eye, and then finish off the video with like doing the rest of my face off camera and just coming to show you guys how that came about. And then on the next videos I'll be doing like, I'll be more like dwelling more on detailing my eyeshadow and how I do my eyeshadow. Maybe I might do a cut crease, I don't know, and then show you maybe like on the next video how to apply your lashes, how like what type of lashes for what type of eyes. So yeah, let's get on to our shadows. So obviously you've got different brushes for different things. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, we have like a mini fluffy brush, and that I'll be using with the pink color. So if you are going to use like a light shadow color on your eye, you don't really need to put on a transition color, because literally like usually it's a transition color, and then it's the color that's going to be the main color, and then there's going to be the darker color that's just going to bring body and is going to bring more like smoky effect to your colors, and then there's going to be the lighter color that's kind of going to be like the crease color basically. So if you're gonna be using like a lighter color, you don't need to have a transition color. That's how I feel basically, because you know, like everybody has their own way of doing their face, and this is my way of doing my face. And as you can see, so to actually achieve a more airbrushed look or a more blended look, you will want to do like circular motions when you're applying your shadows, so that you don't now see, you know, when your colors look block, like block colors. Nah bro, not in 2021. We left block colors in the 80s. There you go, circular motions. And as you guys can see now, I've got so much more space to work with my shadows, because I'd rather look weird when I'm natural, and when I've got my eyeshadow and my face bead on, the honey needs to look A1. There we go. So with your like Rimmel, Revolution, Maybelline, all of those brands, I feel like with their eyeshadow you actually have to like pack on to get like a really good result. So you literally have to pack your colors. But if you're using like Inglot, if you're using Morphe, Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes, then you really don't have to pack on. The pigment on those eyeshadows is insane. They have insane pigment. So with this palette, you literally have to like pack on your color, so that it can actually be more brighter on your eyes. It can look the part basically. So there you go. Okay, so now we are gonna use the kind of like the rose gold shimmer color, just for our like crease or inner part of our eye. So this is more like shimmer. It's more like a shimmer color, basically. And also with that, you have to like pack on. Literally have to pack on. So I will be putting like a gold on my inner eye, just to give my eye a pop, basically. There you go. So it's kind of like there to just give your pink a shimmer type of feel or look. And then, because obviously with your like crease part of your eye, you have to put like a more lighter color so that you can get like a definition of like all the colors that you will have on your eye. So with this, the reason being that we're adding like two similar colors is that this is literally just like a one eye type of thing, like a type of scenario, and then just have like a darker shadow on the end of the eye, and then have like a gold like gold in there on the inner eye, and then have like a simple look, like a look that you'd like wear at a brunch, or you could wear at the mall. It's literally not like a serious look where you are like going for dinner or you're going for like a meeting or all of that. So this look is just like a laid back, like Saturday afternoon type of look. So I hope it actually helps somebody out there like with ideas of a beat, like what type of beat for what occasion. I think I might do a video on that, like the different looks for the different occasions. So I'm just looking for, yeah, I'm just looking for, um, there we go. So right here, I've got my Revolution palette. So this is more like your browns and your reds, and it's like darker colors. So I use this palette mostly for my outer eye, and then like that palette for like more like inner eyes, because it's got like a lot of lighter shades on this palette. So every time when I do my eye, I know I'm going to definitely use this palette for an outer eye. So I'll be using the purple color just because we used a pink. So I feel like the purple will work better, or not, or not, because it's literally disappearing with the pink. So I'll use the brown instead. Mine's changed. There we go. So with this stipple brush, you actually just pack on, and then you use a fluffier brush to just brush it all off, or like give it an airbrushed look, just so that it's like on your eye and it's not too much. So you just like keep on packing with this brush, and then kind of like airbrush it on into place, basically. So as you can see, it's literally like making its way to what we literally want this eye to look. There we go. So for all my minimalist subbies, literally this could be a three palette eyeshadow look. basically. Just like get a three palette eyeshadow look. I know Yardley does usually have 3 palette eyeshadows that actually they have already given you the guideline of what color to use with what color. So you'll find like a palette with a gold, a purple, a pink, and a black maybe. If you are feeling a little bougie and you want to go smoky, then you'll kind of get a palette of that sort. So you'll definitely win with this type of look. Anyway, I feel you could literally win with this. So with me, I literally pack color. I pack color because I want to see color on my eye. So you'll always find me packing, to be honest. There you go. Circular motions again. Just to a brush. There we go. There we go. As you guys can see, like there's like a overline of color of the pink is like an overline color, and then you get the inner eye color, which is a pink as well, but a kind of like a shimmer pink, and then you end off just to smoke out your eye and give it a bit of a pop with a little bit of a brown. I tried with a purple because I've done it with a purple before, but that palette is kind of old and some of the colors are finished, so I used that purple all the time. That's why it's kind of finished now. So using a brown on this one, and if I say so myself, it's actually not that bad. It's really not that bad. So I'll do this eye off camera, and then I will put on my lashes, and then I'll come back and show it to you guys. And then because I literally wanted to do like a foundation look as well, highlighting look and contouring look, but I feel like those would actually be like good for another video, to do like a whole face bead type of thing. So on that other video I will have like my eye done, like all my brows and my eyeshadow done, and then I'm just here to show you how to contour, where to put contour powder, where to highlight, how to highlight, and then basically you guys can like learn more from that. I really am hoping that I'm helping somebody out there, you know, like I'm out here, you know, trying to give the knowledge to all my subbies. You all listen to me. Hi, Kelly, sir. So yeah. So I'm just gonna do the rest of my face off camera. I'm really happy that I actually got to do this. And it's such a simple look. It's literally a simple look. I feel like today my minimalists really got what they wanted today. I really hope that you guys saw the brushes that I used, and really got to see like how to perfect your eye, because I feel like with this look you can literally just slap on a foundation, slap on a lip gloss, and then you're done basically. So literally this is like the simplest look that you would do when you want to just like rush do your face, you going out, or you have like you are late for maybe like a brunch or whatever, and you just want to do like a simple face. You don't need anything complicated. This is the look for you. So I'll see you in a few. I'll just finish everything off. I'll see you now. Thank you for joining. This is the full look. A girl, a hun, a sweetheart. Yay! So this is the full look. So I went off camera to go finish up the look. As you can see, like the eyeshadows came together, the brows came together. So I just like put on my foundation and my highlighter and my lipstick. So I'm really, really currently in love with nude lipsticks. Not that I can literally use my lipsticks now because we're forever having masks and all of that. But this is literally the favorite look that I like pull off like most times, which obviously includes the matte nude lipstick. I love it to death. If I could literally choose a color that I'll wear for the rest of my life, it would be a nude lipstick. I'm in love with reds and all of those colors, but this one, because it fits with all your like colors in your wardrobe, it fits with everything, with all the looks. It literally just slaps onto a look. So I literally enjoy matte lipsticks. I enjoy matte nude lipsticks. And if it's like a lighter nude, you will find me with like a liner, just like put like a darker color liner or a brown liner, or I don't know, like a maroon liner type of vibe if I'm trying to achieve a more like pinkish color to my nude lipstick. So it's kind of like hacks that you go onto, like you just like learn on the way. So I literally enjoy this look. I enjoy this look. I love this look. This is a look that you could literally wear like on a brunch date, or maybe on a breakfast date, or wherever. Basically anything that's daytime, this look would work. And then for nighttime, you'd want to go for like shimmer, all the glittery looks and all of that, because obviously in the evening you want to shine. Basically you want to like be I don't know, like you just want to glow under the light. So you'd go more for like glitter, more for like shimmery colors and all of that. But this look is definitely for like breakfast, brunch, lunch, midday drinks, whatever. This is definitely the look that you'd want to go for. Thank you so much again, guys, for joining me. Thank you for like coming into the channel and just like coming to learn, open-minded, just want to like see what could help you along the way, and all of that. I really appreciate you guys. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, and to share this channel with your friends and your family. Thank you so much. See you on the next video. Bye. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.